Welcome, and in this video we'll take a look at the critical thinking assignment that's a part of the course. And the critical thinking assignment is worth 0%, but it will be worth 2 test question points added to your final exam. So you want to do your best. If you'll look at the course, you'll notice that I've added a critical thinking assignment tab. And if you click on that tab, you'll see the 2 assignments that are needed for the critical thinking assignment. We'll see that there's a critical thinking assignment and there's also a rubric which is used to grade the critical thinking assignment. And we'll cover both of these in this video. First, let's take a look at the critical thinking assignment. And the critical thinking assignment deals with classifying equations. And in this particular assignment, there are 5 questions, and each question is related somewhat, some way into the rubric, and as we'll see in just a second. And we're given the equation x squared is equal to 3y plus 15, and we're asked to identify the equivalent equation, and we're also asked to explain why. You'll notice on the critical thinking assignments, for the questions, you're asked to explain why, you're asked to show your steps, you're asked to defend your answer. These things are critical as far as the grading of this assignment. We're asked to identify the equation as a circle, linear, logarithmic, exponential, or none of these, and we're asked to explain why. We're asked to graph the equation, and when you graph the equation, you should use a table method and you should show your work. The next question, we're asked to analyze and describe the motion of the graph. You should list the intervals of increase, the intervals of decrease, whether the graph is constant and that sort of thing. You actually want to describe the motion. Next, you want to develop the equation in standard form, and you should also show your steps. And lastly, you should evaluate the graph to determine if the function is odd, even, or neither, and you should defend your answer. Now we see the 5 questions. Now we'll take a look at the rubric. And the rubric determines how the final grade is calculated on this assignment. And you'll notice that each question on the assignment deals with a particular row in the rubric. The very first question deals with the first row in the rubric. The second question on the assignment deals with the second row in the rubric, and so on and so forth. We see the weighting categories are from 4 to 0, and this is what I'll use to grade the critical thinking assignment. Just keep in mind that it's worth 0%, but you should strive to do your best.